Alright now. Facebook connected, YouTube connected, Twitch always last. Come on, Twitch, connect. Finally. Alright, do our intro. How do you like what I'm doing? Come on now. Alright now. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this event is on the trailer. It ends on the 22nd. Yeah, I'm gonna be cutting it very close. I'm gonna be basically finishing this little grind literally the day before the last day. That's everything else. So, and again, like I said, what it is, you're getting this little mining laser gun. That's everything else and all. So that's basically what the reward is. The little mining laser gun. But the big one that most people are probably going for is the specialization points. You know, you'll get one specialization point to level up somebody in specialization. So that's the real grind, basically. Let's do the space one. There it is. So like I said, I hope everybody had a good weekend. Yeah. La la la. Charge.
Captains, it is with solemn purpose that we ask you to partake in this simulation. History is often a teacher. It lets us analyze our mistakes and our triumphs. Indeed, the lessons of history can help us to better ourselves. To this end, you will be taught the tragedy of the synth attack on Mars in 2385. The synth are compromising the defense network. Engineers are stranded on the surface and need to be transported to safety. Rescued engineers can be beamed to transport vessels. The transports will rendezvous back at the orbital habitat to load additional refugees for evacuation. Engineers can also be transported to mothballed starships. Once there, they can activate those vessels to assist in the fight. Once resisting the synth advance is no longer tenable, you will defend the transport vessels as they make their way to the navigational beacons and warp out of the combat area. The synth are turning the defense net against targets on Mars.
Charge. Hey,
Evacuate the engineers at the outer perimeter first.
La la la. Got some Bonnies, I got some uniforms. Dragon Ends. Oh, battle cruiser ahead of us. Go, 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 go. I want that battle cruiser. And the last one in there. Transfer to the battle station. Get that shit flying. Oh, it's a nebula class. It's a nebula class. It's gonna do all freaky science stuff powers. Oh, another cruiser up ahead of us. La 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 la. It looked like we got all the shits now, we just got transport shits now. Yeah, we just got transport shit, looks like.
Defense satellites are turning to sync control. The operational area is about to get smaller. Picket ships, fall back to the next defensive perimeter.
Gotta get all the ships in here. There we go, there's one. There's another one right there.
The outer perimeter is lost. Fall back and rescue as many people as you can.
Ah, why isn't all letting take up? I know the map kind of got stupid looking. Yeah, like I said, when it scrunched in, it like changed. Kind of weird looking. Ooh, there's a battleship. I want that battleship. It's the second one, or you the third. Transport. We're doing good. We're doing good. So far we've done a lot. We've got 7 credits, 1 credit, 1 battleship. We lost 1 battleship. Transports? Yeah, we're losing transports. There's a long time putting on the ships.
More satellites are coming under synth control. Operational area is approaching 50%.
Those satellites will pulverize us if we stay here. Fall back!
No, don't fall back. Hold the line. Hold the line. I need some ships.
We're almost out of ships to bring survivors to. Bring any additional crews to the station and beam them over.
Oh, I'm
It's
gonna
only a
kill
matter of
this.
time before the defense net destroys everything on the surface. Beam up any remaining survivors and get them to the safe zone.
I said, I'm gonna kill that. I felt that though. Come on, turn around. La, la, la.
Fall back back to the station. The safe zone is only 15 kilometers in radius. The station is deploying additional transports and has begun evacuation procedures.
Pull back to the station perimeter. Do not let the Sith through.
Hold the line down and hold the lane. Where's the generation? We can hold the lane. So we got 33 out of the 50 transport ships. We lost 3 battle cruisers. There's 5 in total. For the cruisers, we lost 2 of them, got 8 of them active. There we go.
All ships, total defense
And there
interruption
it
is
is.
imminent. Ensure as many transports escape the area as possible.
Forward tight
Fall back,
perimeter.
fall back,
Keep the
yeah.
Sith away from those transports until they can escape.
Which comes out?
Transports
Which
are
is
en route to
out?
Beacon Alpha and in need of escort.
Yeah, that tractor launching like that. Heal abilities. Park our hit, my big old double for everybody. And then put up my fire line.
Transports are heading to Nav Beacon Beta. Defend them.
Right on, spaghetti. Oh, we only lost somebody. Come on, buddy.
Transports are headed for Beacon Gamma.
La la la.
Transports
Oh,
are en
no, the
route
pole.
to Beacons Alpha and Beta.
I'm not full. I'm not even full. It says I'm out of room.
Transports en route to Beacons Beta and Gamma.
La la la.
Transports en route to both Alpha and Gamma Beacon.
The Alpha is just you. The Alpha's almost cleared. And that's
Transports are
starting
headed to
with
all 3 beacons.
Good again, I used to lose it. That's on the hill on everybody. Set up on the fence. Back up. So you got 7 on the 1. Good, Bradley, go right there, so I can catch them all. You're good. Never mind, he died. That, guard,
All ships, we've done all we can. Disengage at once.
Data stores a bunch of them. Yeah, how's it saying? Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The stupid setting got sad. Yeah, it did. We should stop resetting that for a sec.
Computer halt program.
Yeah.
Captains, the simulation is now concluded. Though it may not seem it, that was a fine
So let's see,
show.
how bad did we do? How bad did we do? Alright, so out of 22 ships, get down 35 of them out of the 62. Battleships, like I said, we lost down only 2 of them, we lost 3 of them. Cruisers, we needed to find 8 of them, we lost 2. The frigates, wow, nobody went to the frigates. So we only got 1 out of the frigates. So wow.
Though it may not.
Yeah, like I said, for that mission, I've yet to see where we actually get everything 100%. You know, that was really tough to really get. Let's see what 9 others are today. Hard onslaught, okay. Cuidado. Kill Gorn! It's a Gorny day today. Let's do the hard onslaught, get rid of the with. Jump to Thursday's 39. That's about the closest we can get to Nanas, and then we'll just go straight up. So, Spaghetti, how was your weekend? I think it was pretty good. There it is. But no, like I said, Spaghetti, I hope your weekend was pretty good. Well, I clicked engage. Where is it? There it is. Of course, he don't talk. He just sits there and stares at you. Oh, this is going to be interesting. 2 dreadnoughts. Alright. So basically 2 dreadnoughts, 2 escorts basically.
You cannot defeat me. You cannot defeat the Borg.
Just slowly work your way in. Slowly work your way in. Alright, run away. Yeah, the ones that do the damage a lot of times, the damn pesky steers there.
75%. Four shields failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing. Left shield failing. Target shields have failed.
Alright, let's sneak into the back side. So I want to get that last tactical keep working on. Got it.
We're detecting a massive energy buildup.
We are the Borg.
They're preparing to fire lance weapons.
Pow.
Fire! Get under their guns!
There. That should be spelled out.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will create another.
Target shields have failed.
Did you think you had destroyed?
Oh, she didn't do that.
Four shields failing.
Get them done.
I am Borg. I am eternal. This is not the end.
She went down. Completed. So there, the Diggy Special Universal one's done. Yeah, let's fly out to Nandus. We're gonna go down to the Dado table. Play Dado, kill 20 Gorns using a phaser weapon. So yeah. So let's together with your plan to today. That's good. I got one on Facebook. I Facebook. So I got one on YouTube, one on now I've got two on Twitch, one on YouTube, one on Facebook. Oh, I lost my Facebook. As soon as I saw them, they lost me. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, they use Enterprise J to click into these. La 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 la. Oh wow, look at all people here. Alright, that little table and a back here.
Spin the wheel and win.
Captains out on the internet. They don't know. That's why I tend to go to YouTube. And I've got a lot of my followers who says that, they try to watch me on Twitch. And even though I do, what's it, 1920, like 720, I think it is, with everything else. So it's not, even though I play at 1080 by, 1920 by 1080, it's downscaling it, down to the 720 of the lead, with everything else. But even then, on Twitch, it's still altered to them. Yay, we got that completed. Twitch still altered to them, with everything else. Whereas YouTube, yeah, it sees the whole thing and it really don't downscale it. Exactly, And that's the thing, that's why there's a lot of them, like Harris guy that I follow, that shows you like Twitch builds and PC builds and, streaming outlays and everything else. When Church came up to him, it's like, hey, we're gonna renew your contract, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, nah, I'm going to YouTube. YouTube's doing better. There's a lot of people who's basically going. And you see me, I was streaming the Mixer, this everything else and all, and I already had a Facebook channel already. But when Mixer shut down, well, And I'll be honest, is Amazon don't get its act together and start trying to put some money into the Twitch, try to make Twitch better. Here we go. Easy to come with. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, there's 8. Some of them, yeah, there's a good time there. Well, there's another group that Josh found, that's everything else and all. It's a really interesting site and all. The only thing is, though, the guy that's kind of running it is very Christian-like. Very Christian-like. And Susan, we got the free reward. But yeah, alright there, we got that completed. But yeah, there's the other ones, you saw. I was trying to help Gishi, build her platform. Yeah, she wanted to take on Plexstorm and basically show, give a place where, loot game developers can show their work and get support and get everything else and all, but unfortunately, she couldn't really get the fan base going. It's a Plexstorm at the end. Still won out at the end, unfortunately. Now there's one channel, the one that runs around. Yeah, it's actually being broadcast by the the Christian Broadcasting Network, just everything else. The only problem is, like I said, it's just they show games like Rocket League and those kind of games like Rocket League. Like I said, you gotta yes, kill. Down. So as I was saying, yeah, so they're showing like Rocket League and everything else and all. That a lot of the games, like I got to get to is this, the one group, because World of Warcraft deals with monster and magic. It's not allowed. It is not allowed because of the monsters and the magic that it teaches in World of Warcraft. Not like that. It's the first time I've ever seen a site not allow such like World of Warcraft because monsters and magic. That's sin. No, we're not allowed to. We're not allowed to show that. No. You know. But yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of places out there. So if you claim to henna and just take join it. Yeah, if you want to. If you want to. But yeah, it just there's quite a few of them out there. But apparently, like I said, that's where the technology's kind of going for now. You know, we're no longer industrial, where you got to build cars and you got to build boats and you got to build, those kind of things. Now we're now going to the techno area where we're using the internet and just everything else and all. Well, let's keep pushing forward. They're gonna hate my Pastor Lord with Holy Roller Ducky themes. Now, like I said, I looked at it, but they are, like I said, that's where it's going now. If you can actually get a internet platform going and get a social network with it going and then get a streaming site going with it, yeah. And thanks to this malware that we're all caught up with, yeah, that's where the money's really going right now. Because people are stuck at home and can't do anything else, so. Actually, now I should be able to get my phaser. These guys will just constantly keep spawning in. Let's go out there at the tardigrade. I'm waiting to go fishing. Well, like I said, you missed Sean and Nick. You were always talking about fishing. That's why you don't see him right now. He's out fishing, being a pro fisherman that he is. Then again, where he's at, he's in a good spot to fishing and stuff, where he lives at. He's in a good spot to fishing. $17,000. So he's in a good spot. It's 18. Yeah, like I said, if you want to, get your numbers up and everything else and not really be, bothered by, people stealing your shots, yeah, come here. Come here. Alright, I can deduct my ship. Yeah. There. Oh, someone's sitting in the helm. Alright, so that's that. So again, like I said, I mean, you got to the 22nd, and everything else, and yeah, I'm going to be cutting it close. I'm going to be, finishing this event just the day before the end, just everything else. Just everything else. I need to make a Romulan character because, like I said, the new event, just everything else. The new event here, you got till May 13th to at least create the character and just have them sitting there. 'Cause that's the one thing I like about Star Trek here. A lot of these events, as long as you make the character before the final date, just everything else, you could take for however long you want to take to grind on them and work on them, just everything else and all. You just have to make the character within that time period, just everything else. Sadly, like I said, now yes, they had to revamp a lot of the story, just everything else, because you remember, well, for the ones you don't know, when the Delta event came out, the Delta Recruit was the very first, event for Star Trek Online. But back then, the green was part of the storyline. The green is no longer part of the storyline. The green is now up here, as you can see. They used to be part of the storyline. Not anymore. Now they're an extra side. They're a side mission, basically. So, they've had to basically, redo the whole story, just everything else. But since there's a push for, Romulan stuff and Klingon stuff, yeah, they kind of, some of the Klingon stuff. Now they have already redid a lot of the Klingon stuff when they did the Klingon Recruit. So some of the other stuff got remastered and made better. But the Romulan, now that supposedly they went out and kind of redid the Romulan stuff, just everything else for the Romulan stuff. So I need to, make a character and go through it, just everything else. But like I said, as long as you make the character before May 13th, you could take however long you want to take the grinding on it. On the head. Look, my General, that was almost made 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I'm still working on my General, just everything else and all. So, well, that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, just everything else. I'm not really sure what else to do today. Just everything else. Now I do have to get on my naughty side because I got the one game developed I'm working with, just everything else and all. Which it's an interesting game to the people who plays Harlem Hotel. This game is how to build a Harlem. Just everything else. I'm working with him and getting his game testing, this and everything else. So my wireless is not working right. Yeah, I had to reset mine. Like I said, go into your... Where is it? Yes, I had, even though I had an all A&D build, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's an all A&D build, but, the Wi-Fi is Intel. There was an update, so go into your, just everything else and all. In fact, let me see, do I have this link on this side? Now, let me grab the link, I'll share it with you. Yeah, open up this page. Yeah, check the new drivers and grab a page link. Grab, copy, share. Yeah, go to that link right there, Spaghetti. Just everything else. But yeah, like I said, there was a driver update. So you can see, no, I don't care to like the storm thingy. So you see, even though I'm all A and D, yes, I still have the wireless part as a Intel based, just everything else. So there's an update to the both of them. And the funny thing is, if you try to go into the Windows thingy here, for some reason Windows don't update it. You know, I just kept saying driver available, but it wouldn't update it. So I literally had to go to the Intel's, this page here, this everything else, to basically update it, this everything else. Like, yeah, you can see what I have. I mean, I've got a monster computer now. You know? And you can see it now taking my R9 390X out, and I've got the 1660 Ti in, which, surprisingly, because even though, now that's the funny thing is, this thing's got 6 gigs of RAM, 6 gigs of video RAM, this everything else, whereas the R9 39X has 8 gigs of RAM, but because this one here is basically a newer architecture, this everything else, it's doing a lot of stuff a lot better and a lot easier, this everything else and all. This is doing a lot better. But yeah, go to that link there, Spaghetti, and this everything else and all, because that's I had an update. That's why mine was not working. There was an update that it needed, and that on the Windows thing was not updating it. I had to go to the site itself to update it. So, hopefully that helps. Alright, well, like I said, let me go ahead and jump off here. Just everything else. Tomorrow, now tonight, if Aaron gets on, we'll probably do our speed run again and the Destiny thing, just everything else tonight. Just everything else. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of working with a game developer who's, a lot of people are comparing him to Rennie's game, Harlan Hotel. And yeah, a lot of the artwork is the same artwork, but the idea of the story is kind of similar, but I'm having fun with it, just everything else and all. So, I got that one, then I've got 2 other games of those I'm working with, but, they've got their chapters out, and they're not going to have another one until, like, next month, kind of. So, yeah. So, anything else, Spaghetti? But no, like I said, go to the website. That's what I had to do. I had to go to that website and to update it. Alright, well, I'm not seeing no more questions. Look like it's just you, Spaghetti. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, just everything else, and I'll catch everyone later. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Seth on another question, Junior. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. And like I said, later on tonight, me and Aaron will do that speed run. And I'll catch everybody later. Bye now.